It was not an easy task to write about Jerusalem after 10 years of my life there, as I lived and reported and worked in Jerusalem for 10 years. It was not an easy task to write about Jerusalem, but I thought that it was important to write a book on Jerusalem after 10 years of my life there, as I lived and reported and worked in Jerusalem for 10 years. My idea was and is that under the umbrella of the political issues and the religious issues in Jerusalem, so I thought to write about the city I lived in and the city of its inhabitants and its human beings. Jerusalem without God is not a provocation. In Jerusalem there are religions are extremely important, as what I wanted to let the reader know is not only the daily life of the city and the inhabitants' daily life and suffering, but how the geography of the city has changed also in political terms. So I wrote about neighborhoods, I wrote about rights, especially the right to the city, in the last dozens of years.
وش هو أول كتاب قريته؟
I don't remember which was the first book I read in my life.
وش هي البلاد اللي أثرت فيك؟
A long chapter of my life was and partially is in the Middle East and North Africa, in the Arab region. If I have to choose only one country that influenced me a lot in my life in the area, it's definitely Egypt and Cairo. Cairo as master, the city and the country, or the city is the country. But I can't forget that 10 years of my life were fil Quds. My life in Jerusalem was definitely important for all my life after Jerusalem.
كيفاش كانت تجربتك في سيلا؟
It's not the first time I am in the Salon International du Livre d'Alger. The fifth time I'm here. And so I know the importance of the Salon International du Livre d'Alger, not only in the area, not only in the region, not only in a continent like the African continent. Its importance has to be perceived globally. That means also in the European. My contribution is a very, very little one. It's only the presence of an Italian writer here.
الرسالة اللي توجهها للكتاب.
Participation of people, readers' participation. As in Italy, the Salon International du Livre de Turin, I'm a member of the editorial committee, has 150,000 participants as readers. But here in Algiers, there are 10 times the people we have in the most important book fair in Italy. So I hope that the Italian public and the Italian readers will understand.
وش علاقة الكتابة بعملك كصحفية؟
I'm a journalist and I'm an historian, and these are two pillars for me to write a book on Jerusalem, as it was important for me, let's say essential to me, to be a journalist and to have the experience, the professional experience as a journalist in order to write such a book. And of course, as an historian, the longue durée of the history of Jerusalem is the other pillar. I couldn't write a book without being a journalist and a historian, and of course, an inhabitant of Jerusalem. I do not differentiate between these three parts of myself.